right here. Paint with his miracle run so far. Can he make it happen against one of the Dutch's best players?
Well, we're gonna find out today. We already got an oomph. We got a double oomph.
Yeah.
Double oomph and then accelerate the Christmas tree, man. Look at those beautiful greens and reds. I am feeling the Christmas spirit already.
And that gunman got it smacked in the face by just 2 buffs. And Space is just taking his sweet time buffing up, and he gets the bounce, and this is the time to go.
I wonder if Paint is gonna go aggressive when he sees the bounce or just tries to wait it out.
I see it. I saw that. I mean,
Kaboom is messed up. It is. It is absolutely messed up.
I mean, I agree.
Okay, bounce has ended. Paint is feeling himself again. Here comes the can. There's the up smash. Not quite gonna make it.
Yeah, and one of the things I'm looking out for is Paint's newest skill confirm, which is down air to up air. Preferably from a footstool, because that kills actually pretty early. And one of the problems that Duckman has is killing. You know.
Yes, it is. Of course, Adol has no such issue.
Oh yeah. Space DI'd that in. That's definitely a big mistake.
Yeah, you always want to DI out for those kind of mix-ups, especially when you know the forward throw of the opposing character is not one that is known for killing. And if there's one thing Duckman's grabs are not known for, it's killing. They are really weak. Like, you might be 200 plus and still live.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's the up tilt. There's the oomph.
Oomph is online, and that will take hit. Oomph. Oomph. Psych up, and this hero is ready to go. Look at that shield damage.
Disgusting. You know how like a psych up forward smash can instantly break a shield? It is tough. And he is edge guarding the hell out of Paint, tries to go deep. It scares him, but he gets to live because the what do you call it? The charged up B, the kaswoosh. The kaswoosh allowed Paint to tech, but he still fails to keep himself in the game when it comes to the second stock. And Space has built up quite a lead for himself.
Right.
And the accelerate makes it so much easier to break the zone. So much easier.
Well, and I just want to point out, guys, that second stock was all Space. It was one advantage state, and Gijsbeer got destroyed. Not Gijsbeer got destroyed. Fate got destroyed. Alright, well, that was... Space just put on the accelerate for the second and third stock. And,
he accelerated himself and he accelerated the game. There was he just ran all over Paint. Paint looked quite good, you know. He waited out the bounce. He was keeping it even on the first stock, but from the second stock onwards, it was just Space.
Well, the difference also was that Space at the first stock was just waiting on the bounce, just cycling through his buffs. And when he got it, then he went in. On the second and third stock, Space didn't care. He just went in regardless.
So yeah, what do you think Paint's gonna do different here in Game Noord 2? You think he's gonna be more aggressive? Or do you think he's gonna try extra hard to disengage during the buffed moments like bounce and accelerate and wait it out?
Yeah, I think the second point. He chose a bigger stage, Town and City.
Right.
Which will give him an extra room to move around in. Space does have to bounce right now, so this zoning has to be really good. But yeah, that Kazap has been such a great tool for Space, and he's been breaking zones with it all day long.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has, and he actually using up behind his shield now. It's been a rather slow start here of the game 2, but there's the boom. It was just a regular boom, so no stock, and he knocks Space into Paint into his own can with the forward air. Although that's actually kind of too bad for him, because he definitely would have taken the stock if the cannon had knocked him back to the stage. But despite that, he managed to keep him in disadvantage for the entire time. And here we are, game number 2, stock number 2, big old lead for Space.
Yeah, and it's going, but Paint is not trailing far behind. He's trying to make his best happen. But it's just that Space seems to have everything under control, you know? He's the one who decides where to play. He's the one that decides at which pace we are playing. And it looks like Paint doesn't have the tools to really match the speed at which Space is playing this matchup.
That's right, so Space, I don't know if he wants to take it easy or try to go for some big plays. I suppose the philosophy of going for more safer options, try to reestablish yourself in the game is better. But I like the philosophy of just going for those big plays, trying to make a comeback immediately, you know, those big moves.
Yeah, making big moves, that's what Space is known for. First making his name known in Europe, and now here at Deluxe is trying to reach that top altar here. Does get the grab right there.
There's the gunman. Is he gonna take it? No, he's not. He's been having very little success with the gunman so far. It's been mostly Ken actually. Even the frisbees haven't really been giving him a lot of combos, and I guess it's unfortunate, but at least lucky break for Paint. Space did not have the MP he needed for a big old MP like that.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that was better for Space really, because he got to trade stocks and not make Paint
Right, but I
return, so.
feel like if he went for the mid-level MP, then he wouldn't have been make it back. And that would have been a total disaster, really.
Yeah, but I think, there's no use discussing it. The Space in a fine position right here.
Oh, more than fine. Look at that. He has the bounce, only 27%. He is playing with his foot at this point.
Yeah. Full MP bar as well, so it's going to be extra hard. Tries to go for that twag, but Paint doesn't blink.
If he had waited just a little, can't help but wonder what would have happened.
Hocus Pocus gets the snooze. Oh man, Space is playing for the fans right here.
And I love it.
Magic Burst,
just go for
it,
dude.
It's going to end it.
And kaboom! Yes, that is a KO. Big all comfortable 2-stock for Space here in game number 2 of Winner's Side Top 8.
Yeah.
Paint has one more chance. But I think he's already very pleased with what he has shown us today.
Yeah, a win over Space would be the cherry on top, really. But so far, it's looking mighty rough. It goes to Shadow Moses Island Battlefield variation, just for a little bit of a change of scenery. And we're gonna see how this one turns out. Tries to go for the snake here.
I figured his duck hunt has not been having too much success at all. So here is the snake. It has been a secondary character of him for a long while, but I haven't seen it in a long while either.
Well, I saw it this morning because he played it in the Nintendo Cup.
Ah, right.
But yeah, it's as of late it's mostly been all about the duck hunt. He's been having these great results with the duck hunt, and I'm curious to see if he can make something happen here with Solid Snake on his home stage.
Yeah, of course. Snake's aerials, Snake's boxing tools are a bit more impressive than duck hunts. So that means during the moments where Space pulls a bounce, he still has some powerful moves to work with, rather than just having to wait it out as duck hunt.
Yeah, but
Cypher, that's way too deep. C4, no, he just takes the loss.
doesn't make it back, and this is the time where Space gets to farm some buffs. 1 is all he gets. Low MP bar as well, so
Yeah, he needs to get a hit in to fill it back up. Of course, it's a lot more effective than getting hit yourself or just waiting. Which can be tougher here, because you feel very vulnerable without the MP. Oh, beautiful spike by Space. You don't see it often, especially from a character like Hero, but he has shown it us today. It is not going well for Paint at all.
no, and he's been farming these bounces as well. The Magic Burst is going to completely drain his MP bar, and that's going to be very hard. Might be looking for the Kamikaze actually, because that's the only low MP spell. He doesn't quite get it, and Paint gets the up smash, or up tilt rather.
Yes, he does. So at least we're not gonna be seeing a 3-stock, but Paint, man, he needs a miracle. He needs a miracle right now, but of course this is top 8, this is where miracles are made. Let's find out if he can get it done. Okay, 2 grenades. but it just allows Space to stand in the corner and fish for the down B pools he wants.
Yeah, and Bounce and Twag are online, so it's going to be very tough for Pain to get back to the stage. Tries to go for down smash, doesn't quite get it.
Another throw from Space. He has the accelerate. Tries to go for pivot grab. Not gonna make it. But you know, he can afford a mistake or two. Look at this. Look at this lead.
Yeah.
There's the bounce back again. He can just run forward. He got a bounce and an oomph. So he's running through projectiles, and it's gonna hurt when he gets there.
Space has been playing the lottery right here, and he's been getting the prize every time,
Wow.
getting the bounces. But the Paint is making a name for himself here. Might be able to get this game after all.
Apparently the C4 explosion is not affected by the bounce not being a projectile itself, but rather just the explosion. So that's interesting and very important in this matchup, but the Gazap is gonna end it. One stock, Paint tried to bring it back, he got pretty far, but it's not enough in the end. Space advancing to winners finals.
And Space just casually let